I'm over Balenciagas, I'm changing into my cleats. It's go time, it's showtime. I ain't calming down until this place is a ghost town. Tired of the faking, we bringing back Motown. No sparing this go round. I'm taking no prisoners, so prepare for a showdown.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's time for me. I'm getting looked up, down with the big crowd. They already gone by the size of me. I don't really get a talk, but my deuce up. I will not live in apology. I wish you lose my opportunity and start don't make ways for a prodigy. Touchdown in the new town, I already.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Rush gets home, down he goes. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back.
It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
The CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
First and 10, Taylor now. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Minshew sets to throw.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football.
as they've got it 2nd and 7. In motion, Hill. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Tua going to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Mostert is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie chose it. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 3rd down and 1. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up the 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Throw left side, take it in by Pittman. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite at 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks! Ready?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Here we go! Here we go!
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off play action, Richardson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now it's Richardson. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. It's taken to the 26. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
32 stairs. Hey, 21 TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Deep to return is Josh Downs. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. After the turnover, it's Tua. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Chosen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready, ready.
They go play action with Richardson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on fourth down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Tua, a final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football, because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? '70 Ranger. Ready?
On first down, Richardson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Go.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
18, Pioneer.
Back to the air with Richardson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Colts. Cox, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts use the short field to get in for 6. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Listen up. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Richardson to throw off play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working Sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, here's Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I think the idea was to steal points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Let's go now.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Richardson out of the shotgun. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Gets around him. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. In motion goes the tight end.
21G, 21G.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Solo left Zion.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
Richardson will throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Yeah, ready.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
All right, let's go.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Hey, ready.
Here's Tua. It's a slant to Hill. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running the counter with Mostert. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
From the gun, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd down and 12.
Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Again, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5.
Now it's Richardson.
First down.
That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check that. Street, go.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Richardson.
And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my bench way. Now it's like work for 10K or cause it is 10 gaming. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head downstairs, they be like, see the car going ahead, they be like, so I step downstairs, they be like, ooh yeah, see the car going ahead, they be like, ooh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Seahawks take over first. At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards there and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll try the air now with Smith. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, Smith. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Leek Willen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd
Smith
down.
now to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running left is Walker. And some room to run now. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith sliding out of the pocket. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
On 4th down, Smith.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Off a play action. Tagovailoa out to his left. The pressure gets to him again. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
They do get 18, but even that will be quite enough. It's 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on fourth down. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation at a 4th down.
It's complete to Lockett. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. They'll roll him out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Geno now to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window.
Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Tua, the final shot before half. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, Mostert. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 22. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the one touchdown in that first half, 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
13 next.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now 14-0. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. To a hit, and the ball is out. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now Geno. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
13 next, 13 next. Hey, on turn.
Now it's Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker, has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Running left, Achane. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
A quick throw out to Lockett. He's across midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
And the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
No gain on the play. It's 4th.
They snap it to Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. So this, not a stat line that you'd expect to see. 2 touchdowns for him now in the ball game, both coming on the ground.
And while it may be unusual, it's obvious they found something that they like on offense and they can use against the defense. And I think they'll continue to go to it until they stop them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
All right, come on.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua now on 1st down.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Slow ball. Hey, three on left.
After the interception, here's Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, go flip her up. Oh, it's on.
Throwing now is Geno. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Got a man, it's Robbie Chosen.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Throwing Tua. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Robbie Chosen, 59 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Seahawks 21, Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now, Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 3rd and 11.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tua. A give left side. Here's Achane. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Miami.
Here's Tua.
It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Smith. Gets this complete to Smith-Njigba.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This will be from 53 for the win. This looks good. It is good. He hits it from 53 yards out. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game.
So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.